Hello everyone. Hi, welcome and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a collective and timeless reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time. But keep in mind, it's still a general reading. So see which signs, symbols, ideas, messages resonate for you and hopefully help to bring you a little clarity on whatever you're wondering. This could change your perspective, show you something with fresh eyes, or help you see something that was maybe right there all along, a solution you were looking for, but in the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance is inside of you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest and greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with a place oracle today, get a little clarity on energy going on, some helpful advice on what you need to know to navigate these energies best. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, our higher selves, angels and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. A little clarity, please, and thank you. Also, thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. I really appreciate all of your likes and your shares, and especially your comments. I love reading your comments and connecting to you guys. Thank you so much. All right, let's get a little clarity on the energy coming through for you guys, how to navigate this energy best. We have a fuel station. So maybe you're filling up your gas tank. Maybe you're recharging your battery. It's refueling stop, a convenience store, and a charging station. So maybe you felt like your battery was drained and you're getting a recharge. A little pit stop to a situation and in between time. I think those are two. They just jumped out of nowhere. Then you have a museum and a bathroom. So maybe some of you are doing some self-care, even redoing a bathroom. What does this say? This says pristine cleanliness, waters, and renewal. So you are recharging. You're feeling new. Maybe some of you are actually feeling like a renewal in your energy or giving yourself a little glow up. Cleansing an energy, feeling relaxed, rejuvenated. I actually hear rekindling something. But then with the museum, this is artifacts, exhibits, interactive displayed and museum collections. Maybe you have a really cool collection that you're working on. You find that one thing you were missing. Maybe some of you are actually going to a museum or connecting with something from the past, diving into history, like a really cool subject that you're really into. Interactive displays. That sounds like fun. It's like you get to try something out from the past. Maybe some of you are creating some kind of interactive website or something like that. You're taking ideas that were old, but blending them with new energy. Then we have the rendezvous point at the bottom of the deck. So a place where you're going to meet somebody. Convergence, destiny unfolds, and a meeting place. All right, let's use that as a foundation, but continue along and see how it layers. That's this knight that looks like they've had a long, hard road, but determined to get to that destination point. Maybe it's making sure you stop to water your horse, recharge your battery in a bath, restore your energy, put some gas in your car, continue that journey. This is the messages from your angels. Let's get one message from the angels. on the situation going on right now, please and thank you. Oh, wow, you're ready to take off. You're ready to take like a leap of faith. This is divine timing. Azure. Look at this card. Look at how beautiful she is. She looks like she's actually dancing up there and or floating or ready to fly. So maybe freedom in a situation. Maybe you're getting to do something where time just flies by and that's a great thing. Or you feel like something like getting like a tick. Maybe something was taking a long time, but it's about to lift off, take off. It looks like there's a lot of wind here. Winds of change may be coming. What time is it? It looks like it's almost noon. You have these beautiful birds around you. It says your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Just have patience, have faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Relax your energy here. Maybe, you know, actually take a nice bath or a hot shower. Maybe do something like, when I think of a museum, I think of like really letting your like, you take your time in a museum. You know, you look at art, and art is so inspiring. It makes you think deeper. It makes you connect to the past and find inspiration and connect to, you know, like hundreds of years, thousands of years before you. And you make this connection throughout time and you bring it back to where you are now. I always feel like you contemplate things. And it's like, I don't know, when I go to a museum, I'm always like, wow. So maybe there's a situation coming through that feels like that wow energy. Wow, you feel so blessed that something is happening. Hey, if it involves some kind of rendezvous, then maybe it is a wow situation. But something that you actually really desire. It's something that you feel deeply in your heart space. And it looks like it is coming to fruition. It looks like you're getting some divine help in a situation, some divine orchestration for something to happen in the proper timing. You don't have to force anything. It's going to happen. It's for you. Cool. All right, let's go to, should we do something really different? Well, let's do this because it's staring at me. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle. Clarity on Azure fuel station. Maybe you run into something at the gas station or something. I mean, it says convenience store. You were maybe conveniently in the right place at the right time with the right energy. This could also be somebody from the past that comes back into your life since it's a museum. Museum makes me think of things that are very valuable, precious. Priceless. One message on energy coming through, please and thank you. Oh, wow. You're getting to exchange some gifts. So somebody has a gift for you. You have a gift for them. I'm actually getting that priceless energy and that you are a gift. Maybe something is a surprise. It has this little like fairy lady in a tutu popping out of a box. So maybe you had the box on a situation. Something had to be a certain way, but it's a surprise how it can maybe unfold and perhaps manifest out of nowhere in unusual circumstances or at an unusual time. Maybe it's not how you thought, but I do feel like this is kind of a Six of Pentacles thing where it's equal. It's not, it's like equal exchange of energy, not necessarily monetary things. Maybe somebody's even making you a gift. If you get a gift or you're receiving a gift, I feel like it's going to be like really personal. Like somebody really listened to you. Somebody really heard like what you like. This could also be like a form of currency. Maybe you offer service. It's being valued for a skill you have, or a talent that you have, or you know, something that you're professional in that you can do, somebody else cannot. Therefore, it's very valuable to someone else. I hear, don't sell yourself short. You're very worthy of your time. Your time is valuable. You could also be like weighing the scale, balancing the budget, something like that. But I do feel like it's more of a giving and receiving energy, something that's like receptive, like back and forth receptive. So I don't feel like it's if you're over giving in a certain area and you feel like you're always running on empty and having to refuel your battery or energy on something, then I feel like you're adjusting a situation that could be draining and giving to a situation that has their arms open, but also has an equal want and desire to give back. I hope that made sense. You do have a loyal heart at the bottom. So at the bottom of the one deck, you have rendezvous point and somebody willing to make a long, hard journey. And then you have two hearts, two wise hearts. This is mature. You have two owls here. They both have crowns. They're looking at each other, but they're actually coming together to form a heart. There's also this egg under here, and there's an opening. So maybe something was incubating. They're working together to, I don't know, manifest something together. Maybe both hearts are open in this situation. There are two keys hanging on this prayer flag above. Loyal heart, somebody's really loyal to you. You feel both strong and vulnerable in this situation. Somebody like really wanting to be loyal to you. Devotion, commitment. All right, let's see what all of this is about. Let's see. I kind of want to pull a weird card before we go to the tarot, so let's do it. This is the Mystic Martian. Clarity on exchanging gifts. It's a little bit of the Nine of Cups energy as well. Wishes coming true. It says your desired outcome is coming faster than you think. Maybe that's why you need to restore your energy to be ready. Loyal heart, rendezvous point, museum, bathroom, fuel station. One card, please, and thank you. Oh, wow. Maybe this really involves your heart. You have the water element. Tapping into your emotions. Taking this big leap of faith and knowing that you are going to be able to dive deep into a situation and feel like you are perfectly comfortable in your bare skin. Like you can feel all of those emotions and it feels great. Tapping into your intuition. This is also like reflection. You see reflection in water, kindness and compassion. I'm also getting a lot of intuition on how to navigate these waters and or where these waters look like warm. Like this looks like a beautiful coral reef. Maybe getting yourself out of a situation if it felt like a big scary ocean area and it's moving towards where it feels like paradise here. I also think of movement in the water. It makes me think of like either water or outer space or flying, you know, you have that. It's a different, even though there's a pressure in water, there's a different kind of flowing that your body can do to kind of move more free. So maybe you feel freer in your emotions or you're freeing your emotions, speaking about your emotions. It's a 40. So that's like the 4, which is a solid foundational energy. It creates that structure of something you can build upon. But with the 0, I always think of a portal or a magnifying glass or protection. like a little extra energy around this stability. All right, let's go to the tarot. Let's see what comes through. Where is it? I have the box. Yeah. This is the Muse Tarot. Let's get a couple tarot messages. Clarity on water, exchanging gifts. Azuri. Loyal heart. Rendezvous point. I mean, look at this. You do have pristine cleanliness and the water. It could be that you're actually clearing your space too. Working on a home. That also makes me think of like a blank slate, a blank canvas. A beautiful place to start, to begin, to write, to create. Also makes me think of like all the white there. It makes me think of kind of a surrender energy. Getting on the same page as somebody else, having good communication. Feeling more relaxed that you got that out. If that's something you wanted to say or something somebody else wanted to say. All right, let's get a couple tarot cards, see what comes through for you guys. Oh, wow. You have the 10 of emotions. So this is like, this is beautiful. This is the happily ever after card. This is the chance to have so much abundance in your emotions that it doesn't overwhelm you. It doesn't swallow you. It fulfills you and pours over into every facet of your life, every area that you have, every relationship and partnership that you are around. Every stranger that you meet gets to feel this beautiful energy that you get from usually having a home base that is so abundant in love that you feel like you had this wish come true. It's past the 9 of Cups. It's bigger than that. It's like this snowflake, except it's like bigger than sacred geometry. It looks like it moves. It's not just one shape. I feel like it's a kaleidoscope. It's going to constantly move and ebb and flow, as does life. So with the 10 of Cups, life is different every day. Sometimes our bathroom is dirty. Sometimes it's spotless. Sometimes you have a great day. Sometimes you have a really rough day and it was rainy and it was a long journey. But when you have this kind of love in your life, and it's usually a partnership that expands to family, that expands to friends, that expands to co-workers, and it's someone that's there. It's people that are there for you no matter what. They always want the best for you. It's loving, it's real, it's raw, and it's beautiful. Looks like everyone here is dancing too. There's a lot of dancing energy here. So you guys see this. You got this little ballet, you know, angel with wings. You have this one dancing off of this big structure, ready to move with the wind and taking a leap of faith. And look at all the dancing here. When I think of dancing, I just think of the chance to really be in that moment. To be in the most perfect moment where there is no time. Where time just falls away. So 10 of emotions. Thinking about what you possibly want for, like that makes me think of future, but the future is now, because now is what you have. So even if it's just you, what do you do where you feel like you just want to dance to the heavens and scream thank you and have gratitude and be in that beautiful, blessed moment. It's starting to fill that cup up yourself and to live in that happiness that attracts it back into your life. Whether it's the people that are closest to you or just a stranger that you meet. Clarity on the 10 of emotions, please. Oh, how do we go so happy to so weird? So this is the 3 of voices. This person's like on this desert planet with a door that's shut. There's tears. This person's like sitting down, really in their head. This is usually where there's like a loss or a broken heart, feeling distraught, not understanding a situation or why there had to be this kind of, usually it's like a breakup or distance. This person looks like they're really distant. Let's get clarity on that. It could be that was past circumstances that you've really learned from. Sometimes we need to go through this to recognize this. This could also be someone else. Clarity on the 3 of voices, please. If the 3 of voices is actually upside down, it is healing from heartache. It is restoring happiness and recognizing where you can have a happily ever after. Clarity on the 3 of voices. What is that? It's like the 3 of swords. You do have change. So something's coming through with the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you or someone else was in this place where they felt really alone, or they had to take some space to heal or mend a broken heart. Make some changes. Have some self-reflection or self-love. The Wheel of Fortune means something's going to change. Luck is going to be on your side again. A new opportunity is on its way. Maybe a new partnership, a new relationship, a new you, a new chance. You just have to find your center here. You have to find your center. Because this is always going to spin. But it looks like actually the new thing that's coming through for you, even if this wheel is turning, it's like a chapter coming through for you where even if you're having that bad day and it's that upside down 10 of emotions or moments like this that come into our life, because this happens. This is being human. You don't really know what you love until you experience loss. You don't appreciate the loyal heart you have or that beautiful exchange of energy where it's back and forth love and it's equal until you know what it's like to feel this inequality, to want to give love and not get it back the same way. So this is what brings us strength. This is what brings us wisdom in love. This is what brings us awareness of how to adjust in our everyday realistic world where we do desire this ultimate love, but see how when this wheel spins and changes happen that are bigger than you usually, because this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's outside influence. It's destiny. It's being on the road to your destiny. And it looks like whatever road you're on now, even when you're underneath and it's not such a good day or such a good moment, you're somehow still supported here. You would be supported here. This is where you were not supported. You were left alone. Or you had to have a situation where you really had to feel alone to adjust yourself, to head towards partnerships that are equal and loyal, and you restore your energy here and really allow yourself to open up. Because with these two together, it is possible that with heartache, you put up a big guard on future partnerships because you're afraid, because it might hurt. But love is worth that chance. Because what is it like to never know what it's like to be loved would be the only thing you would regret, not that time that you got to have that love. Sometimes there's endings, and then sometimes there's new beginnings. Sometimes that's within one partnership, and sometimes it's new ones. Sometimes it's within yourself, and sometimes it's for someone else to go through. But with this Wheel of Fortune, it looks like whatever's coming through, you're actually doing a pretty good job with these big changes all around. You kind of found a way to make it fun, to find a balance. It's funny, didn't I see the water and I felt like I saw outer space? This kind of looks like you're in outer space floating. Like you're tapping into some kind of energy where you feel free. Your body, mind, spirit, soul. Like you're floating on air. I just heard Walking on Sunshine. Wow, that was a weird song to slip in. It's such a like peppy song. Walking on sunshine. Wow, I'm walking on sun. I mean, that's not here anymore. If you've gotten up, it does look like there's sun behind that door. You're just picking yourself up and searching for it. Sometimes with these tears, they are cleansing. If you have something that's just stuck down there, you have to sometimes just let it come out and it heals. All right, let's get clarity on the wheel, please. What is this Wheel of Fortune about? What is this big change in luck and fate and destiny? It's also divine timing. We do have this big clock here. One more message, please, and thank you. And then you have that equal exchange. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. So we have this exchanging gifts, equal exchange back and forth, and you have something coming through that is bringing you back into balance. There's someone that mirrors your energy. Look at all these roses. You're like made of roses, smelling the roses, being in the moment. This rose is just blossoming between these two people. This is kind of what I was saying before with the equal give and take. So if you're constantly giving in a situation or a partnership, in a relationship, and it never kind of gives a return, it's recognizing that and redirecting your attention and your energy to where you are appreciated. And it is also understanding that it's not always matchy-matchy. You don't always look exactly like the other person, or a match in energy, or a match between you and a situation. It's knowing how to be flexible. Sometimes you actually have to open your arms and say, whew, something's happened and I need a little help. I need a little energy. I need a little advice. It's Pentacles, so it has to do with anything that involves what you can touch in your 3D reality. Your time, your attention, your money, your things, your car, your pets, your children, your friends, your job, all of it. So it's making adjustments so that you feel like that flow is always back and forth, in and out. Sometimes you do give a sense of currency, or like you exchange something with maybe, hey, I will do this for free for you if you do that for me. It doesn't always have to be money. It's energy. Energy is what's important, and energy is also time. Time is important. So maybe it's about time. You do have that big clock here to bring something back into balance, to readjust your energy so you can see where it flows, where it's reciprocal. It's also, if you have the capacity to help somebody and their arms are open and willing to accept that help, then it's you offering that help. At the bottom, you have strength. It just makes me think of this, the loyal heart, having inner strength to get through these kind of circumstances, to work through it, bring yourself back into balance, recognizing the relationships that make you thrive, that make you want to dance, that are there through the good, the bad, the ugly, and want to have a fulfillment in real love. This is where you're really in love for Evs. And it looks like, wow, look how big that lion is. It's like a gigantic lion. You have big strength. You have extra strength in a situation. You're actually catching a ride on something. You're finding a way to have this inner strength also be gentle. Because sometimes to be vulnerable and be open-hearted and open-minded and to let down your guard it takes more strength than pushy power. This upside down is pushing your power. Trying to force something to happen because you want something or someone desires something and not allowing it to have freedom. This is forcing something to trust or putting fear on a situation so it happens. That's not real power. That's being a coward. That's not having true confidence in yourself. True power doesn't need to push it. It just is. True power is also tapping into spiritual strength, spiritual responsibility, spiritual elevation, combining your higher self with your animalistic side. Sometimes this is also passion. Remembering what makes you passionate, remembering the experiences that, like when so I'm getting like let loose. Maybe something needs to be let loose. You need to take something off of a leash. I don't think this lion needs to be on a leash to trust that girl. Sometimes this is like honey on the wound, having compassion, or like a gentleness with your approach. Sometimes you need to roar to be heard, and sometimes you're heard with a whisper. So that's big. I mean, you have, the only weird card is that 3 of Voices, and I don't love that card, but that card is reality. And that's why I like the tarot, because it shows actual everyday things that people go through. And it's reality to have a broken heart, or to have healing from a situation that didn't work out, or have to really feel that energy to make some big changes. And then with strength, balance back into your world with the 6 of Materials or the 6 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 10 of Cups. There's so much possibility here. Maybe that's your desire that's coming true. Maybe, this new situation isn't just going to be a balance of energy or bring your strength. You're going to always feel like your battery is full. Like you always have that beautiful chance and love around you where you feel fulfilled and thriving. Like you always want to dive into this beautiful emotion every single day. Let's get maybe one more. So I'd like to pull 2 different tarot decks because I think that sometimes it deepens the message or gives a double message. So let's go to the Angel Wisdom Tarot and just get one card to kind of clarify all of these together. Please and thank you. Clarity on 10 of Emotions, 6 of Materials, 3 of Voices, Water, Exchanging Gifts, Loyal Heart, Rendezvous, Strength. Seven of Pentacles. So you do have seeds that are well planted. There needs to be patience. I think that was the first card. It said, oh, this is cool too. Look at this. Have patience and don't force something to happen. It's going to happen. You've already planted the seeds. in your actual physical world that are going to have this growth. What you have to remember is to attend this garden. Because if this is what you're trying to manifest in your everyday world and you forget about it, the weeds are going to be overgrown. It might not get the right water or sunshine or nutrients another day. You might miss the opportunity to pluck that fruit when it's ripe and juicy, and then it goes sour and stale. But if you try to pluck something too soon, it's going to not taste right. It's not going to be ripe. If you try to hold your hands over the earth and or reach in that garden and force something to grow before it's ready, you're going to just stagnate that growth. So it's being attentive every day that you can, doing the best that you can every day to help something manifest. It says you planted well seeds, efforts, or investments that will be rewarded in the future. You got that message a couple times here. The need for patience, a time for resting and planning, and unnecessary worry. And at the bottom is the 10 of Pentacles. So whatever is coming through, whatever, road that you are on, that maybe you're meant to do alone and have this inner strength. Maybe you're meant to do with someone else. Loyal heart could be a great friend too. You're on the path to not just ultimate wealth and a place where you have this abundance of happiness and love in your everyday world and your family, but you have this opportunity to create a legacy, to be really proud of what you have, what you do with your time and energy, to be able to pass knowledge down through generations, not just stuff, not just giving people stuff so they have stuff. It's teaching so they can manifest their own beautiful wealth and be an example of this love. When these two are combined, you got the life. You're loving every day and you're in it. You're willing to work for something. This is feeling secure, stable, grounded, gifted, blessed, and the ability to manifest quite a bit. Maybe it's like you're out in this garden. It does look like, look at, we're going, I know we got the museum, but these are such different cards. But look at this pillar. It looks like something you would see in a museum. But it's also taking this and making it 4 and making a structure. Financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance, retirement, peace, and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in family tree, and passing on knowledge. Teaching others to have abundance. All right, let's get one more card to sum this reading. I would like to use the bird deck if I have it here. I always look for that bird deck and I always lose it. I have no idea where it is. All right, so it's not meant to be. We're going power. Let's get a power card. All right, clarity on 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, strength. 7 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. That's also a progression. You go from the 6 to the 7. And then the 3 of Voices. Maybe you need to use your voice to speak clearly. Will you please clarify this? This Innocence card. The boat embarks on its voyage towards, it's like, look at, it's cool. It is like, you got, I'm kind of glad I didn't quite understand this museum card in the beginning. But then you have these Viking boats here. The boat embarks on its voyage towards the islands of your higher consciousness. The boat is made from your treasured innocence. We are all born wild and innocent, like the great white heron. To live in a civilization at a young age, we become like sheep, trying to fit in with the herd. To maintain your receptive innocence is to listen to your own inner voice. Know that the powers of the universe are within you. The answers are within. And pay attention to, you know, what's going on inside of you, what you're thinking about, how you talk to yourself, what your energy is like, what your vibration it is, because that's what it manifests. You know, if this is just to manifest, to have more stuff, that's just stuff. That's not the kind of legacy like this, building this boat, going on this journey, having this adventure. That's what you remember. But this could be like, you know, I got that with the other time, like it's like conforming, like when you're taught something a certain way, you listen because you want to fit in, and that's what you're told it is. But then when you grow and you have discovery and you have new adventures and you meet new people and you open your heart and you have new experiences, you have to sometimes really change what you were taught and follow your heart and your truth and your own journey. And what you believe or what you know, are open to can change depending on where you are in your lesson, what you're understanding from your experiences, how you found growth. And it's having adaptable energy on new growth that you have. And I don't have any like other, do I have anything else that has like a message on it? I do, I have a spirit message. Let's end with one card. I feel like we had a repeat. Let's get one more message from Spirit to end this reading. Bring some clarity. Please and thank you. Instead of, oh wow. Instead of pushing yourself so hard, wow. I think that's what I was saying. Well, I have so many cards here now. You can't push this, force this to happen. You can't even push this wheel to spin. You just have to be there as it spins. And, you know, find your center in every situation. And then this, with the lion, not having patience, not forcing something to happen. It says, instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, reevaluate. You are doing enough. Even if it doesn't feel like it, don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It's just not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. So we're really bringing something back into balance. It's gonna feel like you're hitting that spiritual gas station. Recharge your energy, so you're not running on empty, giving on empty, giving from an empty plate. Putting some of that energy back into yourself first. You're doing a good job. You're strong enough. You have a lot of good things coming to you. You have this beautiful, loyal heart. I just see this and I want to say like an ancient soul. And with that, I bid you guys adieu. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for being here.